This is the real Tom Rose, and what they've asked us to do here is basically take an inequality, do a substitution, and write that inequality instead of in terms of A, we're going to write it in terms of B. And the only reason I know they want us to do that is because I looked at the answer choices and saw a bunch of B's in there. So let's do a substitution. In order to come up with our substitution, we need to fix this fraction in the denominator. Fractions in the denominator, the way that you handle those is you flip them and multiply them by the numerator. So 1 over A equals, let's fix the right side of this. It becomes B over 1 times 1. Right? Which is the same as 1 over A equals B. So we want to flip these. You want to say 1 over B equals A. Right? This is the same as multiplying by A on both sides and dividing by B on both sides. So now that we've got a substitution for B, let's plug that in. So I'm going to take that, take this value for A and substitute it in here, and we will then be able to solve to get our answer choice. So we end up with 2 is less than 1 over B, which is less than 5. So we need to do something a little weird here, which is we need to multiply. We can't move forward. We need to have B not in a fraction. And the only way to do that is to start multiplying by B, which you want to be really careful of, because that makes the assumption, well, you have to make an assumption about the sign of B. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the assumption that B is positive. Right? And I'm going to solve this assuming B is positive, because it looks positive-ish in this current range, right? It's a fraction that's between 2 and 5. That's a positive number, right? So if B is positive, then I multiply all terms by B. You get a cancellation, and you end up with 2B is less than 1, which is less than 5B. Now, in order to solve this, we have to split it apart into 2B is less than 1 and 1 is less than 5B, because you need to divide by 2 on both sides in this case, so we get B is less than 1/2, and by 5 in this case to get B is greater than 1/5. So the answer is B is less than 1/2 and greater than 1/5. So let's rewrite this like this. No, like this. B is greater than 1. B is greater than 1/5 and less than 1/2. And this, you'll notice, does match this one, answer choice A, but you have to flip the whole thing upside down. You have to say 1/2 is greater than B, which is greater than 1/5, which I think of as kind of backwards because I like to put smaller things on the left, but whatever. The question picks their poison.